Hi everyone! Well, when we were told to choose a book in order to make a YouTube video out of it, I just knew that I had to talk about this book. Like, I simply, instantly knew I had to talk about this exact book because it has changed my life in so many ways that I cannot choose any other book. And I think it could change your life too, so it's definitely worth it. So today we're talking about The Aleph by Jorge Luis Borges. And oh my god, I really don't know how to describe one of the best short stories that has ever been written in history. But here we go. Okay, so just a brief introduction for you to get to know Borges a little bit. He was born in Argentina in 1899 and he was bilingual, so he knew how to speak Spanish and also English. Therefore, not only did he write during his entire life, but he also translated many books. And he was a teacher also. He was a critic, so he was a very active person. Borges was essential for the writers of the Latin American boom, Julio Cortázar, Gabriel García Márquez, Vargas Llosa, and many other writers. So he played a big role in the game. Okay, but what is it about really? Well, this tale tells the story of a man who is Borges, so he's the narrator of his own story, and this fictional Borges finds an Aleph. And you'll be asking yourselves, what is an Aleph? An Aleph is a sphere in the universe where all the universe is located. So, although it occupies a limited space, it's infinite on the inside, because everything that can exist, everything that you can imagine, even everything that has ever existed or everything that will ever exist, everything that is taking place right now is inside it. All the lights, all the darkness, all the animals, all the people, all the civilizations in history, all the concepts and ideas, every second, every instant, and even infinite time itself is located inside the Aleph. So basically, finding one of these is the same as achieving absolute knowledge without even wanting to know everything. Language is a succession of concepts and ideas, but the Aleph is infinite and simultaneous. Therefore, it's impossible to describe the Aleph as a whole using language. So instead of trying to describe the Aleph and what it contains, Borges starts listing some of the things he saw. Some of the things. And it's quite ironic because even though he could not describe infinity with words, he wrote one of the best paragraphs that has ever been written, in my opinion. I mean, it's exceptionally beautiful, it's absolutely brilliant, and it doesn't get better than this. I mean, this is by far one of the best things you will ever read in your entire lifetime. So this fictional Borges has to face the problem of language and its limits, but he also has to overcome a huge existential crisis. If I've already achieved absolute knowledge, then why should I get out of bed? why should I talk to other people? Why should I keep living? My motivation to keep going with my life was learning and getting better and discovering new things. But if I cannot learn anything else, if I cannot get to know things, if I lose my capacity of getting surprised by knowledge, then I have no reason to keep living. So if we take a look at Borges' works, we'll find certain themes, certain symbols and elements that he used to include in many of his tales and poems. History, mythology, ancient civilizations, religion, the difference between fiction and reality. So am I dreaming or am I really experiencing this? And I would say the base of his literary universe is time. So if you get to understand his way of conceiving time, you'll be able to enter his reality. And I can tell you, once you've entered his reality, there's no way back. We understand time as a straight line that goes forward. And then we have the past, which are the things we left behind and got lost in time. Then we have the present, that is right now, what we are experiencing at the moment. And then we have the future, things that someday will happen to us. But Borges thinks of time as an infinite dimension. So things cannot get lost in time. The past is not really the past, and the future is not really the future. Everything happens simultaneously. Everything happens at the same time. And all the things that could have been but were not, and all the things that could be someday, even the things that are happening right now, all of them coexist. And they form a tremendous net of possibilities and different realities. They all coexist. It's crazy, it's insane to realize that maybe time is not what we think it is. And I believe every human being deserves to know that time can be seen and understood in a very different way, in a complete different way. So that's why I think Borges changed my life, because now I understand my reality in a different way. I see that time can be a straight line, but I also think that time could be an infinite net of possibilities. We have no way to prove any of them. So both of them could be, both of them could be real. I don't care if you choose to read one of his tales or his poems or even one of his essays. I don't really care at all. But please, please, please read what this man wrote, because I promise you, you won't regret it. And there is life before Borges and there's life after Borges. So give him a chance. Thank you for watching. Bye!